Which cryptocurrency is better, Bitcoin or Ethereum? This is a question that a lot of people are asking lately, no matter their crypto expertise. Therefore, if you're a crypto beginner, then I believe a comparative analysis between the two most popular digital assets will be useful. Do you already have experience in the crypto market? Awesome! Check if you already know all the information from this video. You might discover some awesome things. Hi there, my name is Christina, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we talk about Bitcoin versus Ethereum. We will see what makes them alike and if there are differences. We'll start with the similarities because there are fewer. First of all, both Bitcoin and Ethereum are based on the blockchain technology, and this makes them have certain default features like transparency and certain type of security. But this is related to the idea of blockchain, and we'll see more in the differences section. Also, currently both projects use a proof of work algorithm, which means they need mining to work. And you've probably heard about that, mining crypto. There was a time when you could make digital assets, so money, with your laptop or computer. Things are different nowadays, and if you want to mine Bitcoin or Ethereum, you really need great equipment. Moving on, both Bitcoin and Ethereum can be used for peer-to-peer transactions and can be stored on most of the digital multi-currency wallets. This is because they are the most popular digital assets and the most traded ones. Also, they are open source projects, meaning that their code, their software, is publicly available. And one last thing, they both benefit from big communities worldwide and have large global networks of independent nodes. But this is all I could find in terms of similarities between Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you know something else that I missed out, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm very interested to find out. That being said, let's have a look at the differences between these two cryptocurrencies and find out why these differences are so important. First of all, let's look at how these projects have started. Bitcoin appeared in 2009 when Satoshi Nakamoto published an article about a digital payment system. He explained the entire algorithm and how a digital currency named Bitcoin worked. There was no fundraising, and in order to take ownership of the first Bitcoins, users had to mine it. Nakamoto is the one who mined the first coin, and according to the blockchain data, he mined about 1 more million Bitcoins. At the moment, this is the largest amount held by one single person or one single entity. However, he never spent one single Bitcoin out of that million, and he disappeared from the internet before anyone could find out his true identity. Ethereum, on the other hand, appeared in 2013 when Vitalik Buterin published the white paper. A year later, a fundraising took place in form of an ICO, and this represented the actual start of the project. At that time, a certain amount of Ethereum was pre-mined and distributed to the investors. Also, Vitalik Buterin is a constant presence in the crypto area. He's still working in the Ethereum project, and with his team, he's making improvements each year. In terms of mission and objectives, Bitcoin was designed and optimized to transfer and store value, just like a classic currency. The charge fees are for making transactions only and depend on the size of the sent data. Ethereum, on the other hand, wants to be a super decentralized computer that is distributed on all the nodes connected to the network. It offers the possibility to run tokens and smart contracts used by decentralized applications in different industries like DeFi, gaming, or social media platforms. The currency that supports the Ethereum network is Ether, also known as Ethereum. This is more like a fee you have to pay in order to run scripts, hence applications, in the Ethereum network. However, many people use Ether for digital payments, although this is not its main purpose. Regarding the programming language, I won't go into details, but you should know that Bitcoin has a quite simple and robust language that makes it less vulnerable to bugs. Although it supports smart contracts, they are very limited. The main purpose of the project is a monetary system that is decentralized, secure, and resistant to censorship. Ethereum was designed as a platform for smart contracts and decentralized applications. By default, it must provide a more complex programming language. What does this mean? That there are many errors in the code on several layers that can be quite difficult to track and correct. In time, some errors led to big losses. However, overall, most of the people consider that the benefits of Ethereum outweigh the potential losses. More than that, developers constantly work to improve the project and reduce the risks. In terms of monetary policy, the two currencies are also different. With Bitcoin, the inflation rate is in the protocol itself. In other words, there will never be more than 21 million Bitcoins. Once in around 4 years, we have the Bitcoin halving event, meaning the blockchain reward for miners decreased by 50%. The last Bitcoin halving took place in May this year, 2020, when the emission rate dropped from 12.5 to 6.25 BTCs per block. A Bitcoin block is mined every 10 minutes, so now on average we have 37.5 new Bitcoins every hour. So, in short, Bitcoin has been built with a fixed and controlled inflation rate. Ethereum, on the other hand, doesn't have a set maximum number of coins. Occasionally, their number is reduced by forks. An Ethereum block is issued about every 15 seconds, which means that on average, about 480 new Ether coins appear every hour. You have to understand that this difference is related to the mission and purpose of each project. The fact that Ethereum doesn't have a limited amount of coins does not mean it supports the concept of inflation. It is just that this is more suitable according to its purpose. In terms of algorithm, Bitcoin uses SHA-256. This means people mine it with equipment that does one task at a time. ASICs are the best solution at the moment. This approach provides high security, 51% attack being very expensive and therefore not feasible. Ethereum uses 80-hash algorithm, which is suitable for graphic cards, and it is incompatible with ASICs. This makes the network more decentralized, but some people question its level of security. And although Ethereum currently runs on a proof-of-work algorithm, just like Bitcoin, it will switch to a proof-of-stake algorithm. This change is a long-term vision for the project, and with the proof-of-stake there will be no need for mining, so no equipment. In terms of speed, Bitcoin offers between 4 and 8 transactions per second. This is not precisely good comparing competitors like PayPal, Visa, or any other. The solution to increasing the speed of the transactions is the Lightning Network, considered the second layer on the Bitcoin network, and it will offer millions of transactions per second. Regarding speed, Ethereum is not great either, offering 15 transactions per second. In this case, there are also solutions that are being actively worked on. The transition to proof-of-stake is just one of them. Moving on, you have to know that Bitcoin is pseudo-anonymous. The blockchain itself does not register accounts, but only transactions from one address to another. Generally, a Bitcoin wallet has multiple addresses associated with the same wallet, hence the same private key and the same recovery key. And if you make a transaction, but there is money left in your wallet, that remaining Bitcoin will appear at a different address than the initial one. However, the Bitcoin network doesn't offer 100% anonymity and confidentiality. Sometimes we can extract personal information from the blockchain. Ethereum uses the account model, meaning an Ethereum address is very similar to any sort of account you can think of. Therefore, Ethereum wallets do not necessarily generate new addresses each time a transaction takes place. Still, all Ethereum wallets are HD, meaning you do have the possibility to change the address whenever you want. This simplified model of Ethereum offers less anonymity because sometimes we can link an entire transaction history to one single account to one single address. This is all for this video, but I believe there are a few other differences, but those are a little more technical, so I will stop here. But in conclusion, Ethereum and Bitcoin are more different than similar. This doesn't mean that one is better than the other. They are just different because they were created for different purposes and missions. Keep in mind that these two projects are not in competition. They're meant to cover very different needs, even if part of their basic structure is common. As an analogy, they're just like the email service and the social media platforms. They're both based on the internet, but we use them for different purposes. This is all for today. I really hope that you got some good information out of this video. Before moving on, please don't forget to hit the like button if you have enjoyed the video, it helps me a lot, and share it with your friends. Also, please don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications if you want to see more information from the crypto space. I'm Christina, thank you for watching, see you next time.